welcome back to my channel. Thanks for being here today. Today I'm going to share the process for removal of condition on your CR1 visa. Just note that none of these are legal advice. I would recommend that you contact your immigration lawyer to seek for legal advice. These are all based on my experience. So after 2 years in the US, your green card will expire. So you must start your removal of condition process. So just a heads up, it has to be exactly 90 days from the date of your green card expiration. Otherwise, the USCIS will decline your application. So for our case, we used the same attorney that we've used for our CR1 spousal visa case. So he was very helpful, especially with all the documents and requirements that's needed. So he would just send us like a list of things that we need to do, and we would submit it to him, and he's the one that's just putting all these things together. So if you don't have a lawyer, make sure that you have all these documents like a week before the 90-day period to have yourself that time to get ready for it. Okay, so first thing you need to do is you're gonna have to fill out the I-751 form, and then make sure you submit that at the right time if you're doing it yourself. But if not, like our case, we submitted it to our lawyer and they figured out what day they're supposed to be submitting the documents. So I'll give you the list of documents or requirements that my attorney asked from us as a supporting documents for my removal of condition process. So the first one is going to be pictures. So as like the CR1, the first case for the spousal visa, you have to provide this pictures proof that you're married and that you're still living together. And so if you have pictures with your family, like a family dinner maybe, or like if you went to church together, your church friends, and if you invited your family over to your house or to your apartment or wherever you live, and then if you invited your friends over, you take pictures. Very, very important tip. Make sure that you take pictures if you have somebody with you, especially if you and your husband is with your friends or your family. Make sure you have, take time to take photos. And then the next one is going to be your joint account. So if you've decided to do a joint account together, that's also one of the proof that you can send over as a supporting documents, your statements for the month and stuff like that. And also if you have mail like expenses, like let's say your name is under, both of your names are on that mail for like trash expense, or like your gas bill or something like that. That's also good proof. They're basically just looking for everything that has your name together in it. So it will provide them proof that, oh yes, they're paying for this together, and stuff like that. So you can do the mail, like the expenses, with your name, both of your name under it. And then the next one is house. Let's say you bought a house, and so if you have your name on the deed together or a contract together, or even if both of your name is under that mortgage, then that's a good one too. Next is car. If you bought a car when you come here, and let's say you paid for, it's already paid for, then you can get your car title and you can put your partner in there, as well as one of the owner of the vehicle, or a property. Let's say you have a property, then you can also put the name on there. And next is going to be emergency contact. This is if you are working. So if you came to the US and you started working, you can put in your husband as your emergency contact, and your husband can put you as his emergency contact as well. And you can print off that screen and put it together with all the other documents. The next one that's also work related is going to be the benefits. So it's always going to ask you if you have benefits at your work. It's going to ask you who's your beneficiary, and let's say if you have life insurance and stuff like that, who's your beneficiary on there, so you can put your husband on there, and your husband can put your name on his benefits as well. And then the next one is going to be the affidavit of marriage. This is going to come from your family members, your friends, or your co-workers, proving that you have been living together and that you're still married. So these people are basically going to just write a letter that's saying that I have visited, let's say one of your friends visited your house and ate dinner together and have fun and everything. So they can write that down on their letter. It's proving that, yeah, I've been to their house. They've been living together for this much. I've known them for this long. And so they can prove to the USCIS that you've been living together. So that's the affidavit of marriage. You have to make sure that this affidavit of marriage are notarized before you send all these documents. Next is going to be taxes. So taxes, if you filed together as a married couple, so your name should be on that taxes for that year. So then you can also use that as one of the supporting documents. And the last thing to do is you're going to have to pay a fee of $680. So for my case, my lawyer submitted our case for the removal of condition on June of 2022, and that's exactly 90 days from my green card expiration. So after about a week, when we submitted the documents to USCIS, they sent us a mail with my form I-797C, which is the notice of action informing me that they have extended my permanent resident green card, also called I-551, for 2 more years. So this document is going to serve as your green card. So make sure that when you receive this document that you photocopy it. Make sure you have one in your purse, you have one in your car, make sure you have one in the house, because that's replacing your green card basically. So that is going to be valid for 2 years from the date when your green card expires. So you can use this document for basically everything. So it works like a green card. So let's say you want to renew your driver's license, like my case, since my driver's license is only valid for 2 years and also expires at the same day when my green card expires, because they would only give you that much if your green card is only for 2 years and stuff like that. So I used this document, I showed this to the DMV, and they gave me or they processed my driver's license. So that's all you need to show. And then if you have your passport as well, bring that with you, and your old green card, just in case if they ask for you. But you can use this document for everything. And also if you want to make sure and check with your employer as well, if they needed this document just to update your legal residency and stuff like that, you can also provide this document to them. Okay, so once you receive this document, I-797C, then you're gonna have to wait for my case, it took about 6 months for me, and then they finally sent another update with us, and so they sent me a mail that's telling me that I need to go to my biometrics appointment, which is at the closest USCIS office. So They will provide you the address and everything, and you have to be there. They're gonna take your fingerprints, and then they're gonna take a picture of you. It's a pretty quick process. Just make sure that you get there earlier. And they actually don't want you to come super early than 15 minutes before your appointment. So just a heads up. So and then after that, right now we're just waiting for the next update from USAS of what is the next step. So according to my lawyer, the process of the removal of condition is actually very long as of the moment. He's telling us that I might get my green card. I might get my citizenship first before I can get my 10-year green card. So we'll see. But so that's the process for the removal of condition on your CR1 U.S. green card. If you have any questions, let me know. You can comment down below. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.